All right, so some of y'all might not see this live, but I'm just going to act like y'all are in here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nichole. I'm a person in recovery. My sobriety date is July 13th, 2015. So recently, you guys, I've been going through a little bit of harassment and bullying on TikTok, and it's not been very fun. It's never fun to have people like being mean to you. It sucks, right? But I can deal with it. It's happened to me before many times here online. You know what I mean? Hey, Prayed Up, what's up? Hey, I miss you. I'm coming back to YouTube on a more regular basis, you guys. I just got to figure out my schedule and when I'm going to go live because I'm going to be honest with you guys, like, fuck TikTok. What's up, Axel? Fuck TikTok, dude. I should have listened to my Real Talk Recovery family here on YouTube. I should have listened to you guys, man. I should have listened to you guys. I lost a whole account with over 109,000 followers on it. Just like that. Boom, taken away from me. For no reason. For no reason. I'm being mass reported by some these troll-ass girls on the internet. And they just sent so many people after me that my whole account eventually got banned. But that's okay because they can't do that here on YouTube. So I'm going to continue, like I said, uploading a bunch of shorts, you guys, because I have a bunch of videos on my TikTok I want to get over here to YouTube for y'all. And you'll see kind of what kind of content I've been making over there. I'm about to go through a whole series about drugs and what they do and how they affect your brain. Like kind of like a what does meth feel like series, but it's going to be more of a like educational. It's not going to be just like, yeah, when you shoot meth, it feels like this. You know what I mean? It's going to be really, really good. I hope. I'm studying for it because I have to, I have to learn about what it does in the brain and all that good stuff. Right, they can ban my account, but they're not going to keep me down. Hey, Justin, what's up? I talked to your wife this morning. I think that's the same Justin. I talked to your wife this morning. We talked on the phone. Aren't you Kathy's husband? So I'm not going to let him get me down. I used to be able to come on YouTube, you guys, and there'd be like 50 of you guys in here because I used to go live all the time. I feel terrible for ever stopping. Oh no, different Justin. Sorry about that. I feel bad for ever stopping, you guys. I feel bad. I just stopped because, like I said, I got so preoccupied with TikTok. Just ask Tommy Sotomayor if they can do that. He'll tell you they can. What are you talking about, Miriam? Are you talking about TikTok or YouTube? Look at me. They can ban your account here on YouTube, but you have to be like really, really, really controversial. Okay, like Tommy Sotomayor is really, really, really controversial. Like me talking about my experience and sharing recovery and talking about different substances, that's not going to get me banned. Do you know what I'm saying? What's up, Nichole? How are you doing, girl? I hope you're doing good. He's very controversial, yeah. And he also talks a lot about race and politics. And that's one thing y'all won't ever hear me talking about over here. Hell no. No, sir. Your girl does not do race and does not do politics. So, you ain't got to worry about that over here. And you have to go through such a long process to report people's shit, you guys. It's like a long process. That's why they call it long form reporting, because it takes a lot. And you have to list your address and your name. So when you report somebody, they get your public information. So, if you're going to go on here and you're going to bully, stalk, and harass people, be prepared for them to know what IP address you're coming from and who you're, where you live and all that shit. So I know these girls don't want to do that. But anyways, that's what was going on. I'll tell y'all exactly what happened. It's so stupid. I feel so stupid, you guys. So do you guys remember when I first started on TikTok last year and I started bringing people on my channel to share their stories? And I have a playlist of all my interviews if you guys want to check them out, okay? So I brought this one girl on my channel last year, and her name was Jodeci, and we just hit it off. Like when I met her on TikTok, like I really, really liked her. And the reason why I really liked her was because she was doing the same thing that I've been doing for the last 4 years here on YouTube, which is advocate for medication-assisted treatment. And I took a liking to her and we became friends, and I was like, hey, I'll help you build your YouTube channel. I'll kind of teach you everything I know. And then maybe you can get a job like I have working for Dr. B one day, right? And I meant everything I said. Like I really did. This girl was my friend, y'all. Well, time went by and, you know, she shouted my little channel out on TikTok and I would share her videos, and time went by and then I started to notice that she was making fun of this girl named Ashley. They were having beef. And that's where I separated myself, because it was a girl that was using, and they were all making videos of her and posting them online while she was nodding out, while she was clearly not doing well. And so I kind of separated myself from her, not in a bad way, just, you know, distanced myself a little bit. Well, she asked me if I was mad at her, and I told her no. I just think it's fucked up, you know, that what they're doing to Ashley. And that's when the war started. This girl has had it out for me ever since. And mind you guys, this happened last year in October, November. So it's been a year now that this girl has been fucking harassing me with her and her friends. So I go on about my business. I don't talk to her. I don't have any, you know, back and forth with her, because I'm not going to sit there and fight with her for nothing. And I just keep doing my thing, building my account and being successful. Well, just recently my account hit 100,000 followers on TikTok. It was a big deal. I never thought that I would reach 100,000 on TikTok. And so that really pissed her off when that happened. And so her and this girl, Kimmy, started mass reporting my content. And to the point where in about a 2 to 3 week span, they were able to get my whole account banned completely. So I started a new one, and I'm almost to 10K on it, but still, fucking 100K, man, that was a hard work. I put a lot of hard work into that TikTok account. But they're making videos about me calling me a body broker. They're making videos about me talking about my husband's relapse last year. They're making videos talking about me as a mother. I mean, just anything that they can think of. They're making videos. And so, but they can have accounts that talk shit about me and make videos about me all the time, right? So it's discouraging, man. It's really discouraging, but I just decided, fuck it, dude. I'm not going to put all my eggs into one basket. Hey, Debbie. I'm not going to put all my eggs into one basket. I'm not going to fuck with TikTok no more. I'm going to tell you something right now. You can lose your account on TikTok at any time, you guys. So if you're somebody who has an account there and they don't even fucking research the shit, they don't even look to see what happened, they just take that shit. They don't go and see that these girls have been harassing me for over a year. They do not care. They have a broken system there. You are guilty until proven innocent there. So that's why I say, fuck TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Fuck anybody that don't like me. Fuck them all. And I'm just going to come over here and do my own thing. So that's what happened. And of course, you know me, I just make my own videos about recovery. I don't talk badly about anybody. I just share my recovery videos. But these girls just won't leave me alone. So, it sucks, you guys. I worked so hard on that account. So hard. Ugh. I'm so disappointed like that they took it away that easy. You love it, Debbie? I knew you would, girl. I knew you would. I'm so happy, girl. I'm so happy. Yes, it's a good little family of people, huh? Maybe you can start a Mara meeting in your own town, you know? That would be cool. Maybe I'll get into heading a Mara meeting again, like I used to do on Fridays. I think that's what I need to do, is just take it back old school. You know what I mean? Like I used to do, guys. I think what happened, and I'm going to be honest, y'all don't judge me. I think what happened is I got like super excited, you know what I mean, about my growth and my new job and all the things that I'm doing. And I forgot where I came from, you know. You guys are who built my platform. You know, y'all are where everything began here on YouTube. So I'm sorry I did that, y'all. But I'm back and I'm better than ever. I'm back and I'm better than ever, and I'm probably going to be bothering the shit out of y'all. So y'all are going to have so many live streams to watch. Y'all are going to be annoyed because y'all know how I do it. I ain't got no chill when it comes to videos. I need to learn how to edit my videos. So that way I can have them looking good for you guys, you know? Because I have a camera. I have everything I need to record. Oh, let me get this towel. Stand up, Nichole. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're human. I just fucking pissed off that I fucking wasted my time on that stupid app, man. I wasted so much time. I'm still doing my job with Dr. B. I work more, I'm working more like in his clinic now. Not in it, well, because I'm not there, but like I answer the phones, I schedule new patients, that kind of thing. So I help, you know, that's my like main role. I still work and help people with a IOP, but we've been a lot more focused on our medical office because we started doing wound care. So now we are seeing people who have like big ass wounds that need to be, like they have to have skin put on them and stuff like that. Like it's really, really neat. And so I've been doing that, you know, really just busy answering the phones for him. And then I started working for another place called Enhanced Health Group. And then another place called Self Recovery. So I have a lot of jobs, but all of them are like my one at Enhance is like part-time. Like, so where on the weekends or something like that, when they don't have somebody to work their, the phones to do outreach, I'll answer and I'll take the people's names and their insurance cards and look up their verification of benefits and that kind of thing. And then I'm working with Self Recovery, which is Dr. Hockman, to talk about his online treatment program. So I'm doing a lot. Still with Recovery Delivered, and it's going good. It's time, but that's no biggie at all. Good. I'm glad it's going good. What do you mean? You're having problems being on time, or they are? Because there's a lot of different companies now. If you want to switch, just so you know. You know, I remember like at that time, whenever we got you on with Recovery Delivered, they were kind of like one of the only companies doing telehealth at the time, you know. But now you can go to so many different places that do telehealth. It's freaking amazing. I guess I should update you guys about my Suboxone, huh? Well, y'all are gonna kill me when I tell y'all this. Y'all ready? Did y'all want to know, or should I make y'all wait until I make a video about it? Okay, I'll make y'all wait then till I make a video on it, since y'all don't want to know. It's gonna be, y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? I stopped going to the sub doctor, y'all. I said, I'm out of here. I don't want to do this anymore. I took a leap of faith, man. Took a leap of faith. So I got enough Suboxone to last me until around November. For the time being, or till a little bit past November. For the time being, I'm going to work my way down. And by then, I'm going to jump. I'm going to do it, y'all. I'm going to do it. And then I have a lot of stuff I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm tired. No offense to Suboxone, you guys. Like, y'all know I'm a huge advocate for MAT. I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of being told, like, I'm tired of going in and being treated like I'm fucking on drugs still when I'm fucking sober as a judge and I have been for 6 years. You know what I mean? I'm tired of being told that I cannot utilize medical marijuana even if it's prescribed to me. That's some bullshit. I'm tired of being told that I can't utilize medication from my doctor for my weight loss. I'm tired of being, I'm tired of being treated like I'm still in active addiction when I'm not. And I haven't been for a long time. And I've come a long way. I'm also tired of being judged by people in Arkansas and not allowed to work in the recovery field here. Because whenever I get off Suboxone, then I'll be able to work for a treatment center here in Arkansas. No, I'm not in active addiction. You know that, King Kong. Of course I'm not. But they treat me like that at the Suboxone clinic, and I've been going there for 5 damn years. There's always a new person working there that, doesn't know who I am. Not that I deserve special treatment. I'm not saying that. But come on, man. I've been with y'all for 5 years. You think they would put a little note that says, Nicole's been with us for 5 years. She never gives us any problems, blah, 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 but they don't. Yeah. That's why I work for Dr. B and them, you guys, in California, because they won't let me work for somewhere because I'm on Suboxone here. And all of Arkansas knows I'm on Suboxone because of my videos and stuff. You can always get Suboxone somewhere else. Billy, that's Mr. Green, right, Billy? You guys listen to me. You can always get your medication somewhere else. Do not trip if your doctor, that's what I had to, I kept on putting it off. I knew I wanted to stop seeing my doctor, but I was like, no, I'm scared. And I knew if I didn't just stop seeing him, I wasn't going to ever stop seeing him. You know what I mean? And so I told my husband, I'm going to stop seeing him. And my husband's like, okay, that's an extra $200 we'll save, and my husband's still on Suboxone. So, if anything happened and it was like a dire emergency, I wouldn't be screwed or anything. If you get my drift, you get my drift. Yeah, totally. It's totally like that here in Arkansas. They're very close-minded, you guys. Very close-minded. So, yeah, I've been down. I'm down to 1 milligram, you guys. Like, I barely take any Suboxone, and I don't even take it every day. I take 1 milligram every other day. Every other day, and I'm not struggling or anything. I feel fine. Yeah, I've tried to talk to them about it, you guys, and I've tried. Yeah, I can suggest a lot of telehealth places. Get your pen and piece of paper out. Get a pencil and a piece of paper out. Hey, Staten Island, what's up, honey? Get a pen and a piece of paper out, and I'll tell you the telemedicine doctors, you guys. So the first one, of course, is the one that Billy's using, which is recoverydelivered.com. I'm pretty sure that they are able to service all 50 states now. That's recoverydelivered.com. Next is a company called bupe.me. That's BUPE.me. The next one is quickmd, quick.md, quick.md, okay? The next is Bicycle Health, and Ideal Solutions. Ideal Solutions are in almost all 50 states too, I think. So is Beep.me, I think. I'm not sure though. And those are telehealth doctors that you can see. Super convenient, super easy, you know, for telehealth. Yeah. And that's another thing. Like I would, if I was screwed, I'd be able to do telehealth. You know what I mean? So I'm not really worried about it. Also, you know, Suboxone is not what keeps me sober, you guys. Like, it's not the only reason why I'm sober, you know? I love you too, King Kong. I'm sober because I want to be sober. Ideal Solutions. Okay? If you're looking for buprenorphine providers in your area, like doctor's offices, you could always type in buprenorphine providers and then the city and state that you're in. Okay? Buprenorphine providers in the city and state you're in. And I still, like I said, I still 100% support Suboxone. And I feel like every person, not every person, but a lot of people come to the point where I'm at where they're just tired of being on the medication. That's all. Nothing wrong, nothing bad. Just tired of being on the medication and want to be off of it. You know? So that's all it really is, you guys. I'm just ready to be off. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. But I still 100% support it, you know? I believe my husband will be on it forever, probably, you know? So, oh wow, that's great. That's great. Yeah, Recovery Delivered's a good company. I was kind of like affiliated with them, but I stopped doing it. And then if you're in California, of course, Dr. Dr. B, which is the doctor I work for in California. Which, if you guys have any questions too, ask away, okay? I'm an open book. Y'all know me. I want you guys to be able to ask me anything. We're kind of getting reacquainted here, you guys, me and you, because I haven't been doing YouTube like I used to. So if you have questions, but you have done so well, I think you went through this journey the right way for you. Yeah. And so,
Mom. And this, whatever we're watching. He said, Ozzy Osbourne rocks.
Yeah, that's the new Ghostbusters. You like it? Me and Nate watched the old Ghostbusters because I had to show him the classics. Y'all already know. And now he's watching the new one. Tell me which one you like better after you get done watching that one, Nate.
The new one.
The new one? Really?
Yeah.
Damn, you kids don't know a good movie when you see one. Right, guys? These kids don't know about the good stuff.
Mom.
I also made him watch...
Do you know who Ozzy Osbourne is?
I do. The guy who ate bats. You know who he is, too, because your daddy told you.
And the guy who sang Crazy Train.
That's right. That's right. Very good.
This guy...
What is the first step I can take if I want to work in the recovery field? Get your peer support specialist certification. That will open you up to being able to work like right away, and it only takes like a short period of time to do the certification and the training. And after you get done doing that training, you can, like while you're working for a treatment center or at the emergency room, because they have peer support specialists at the hospital, you know, for people when they overdose, to talk to them about, you know, maybe getting help. They have peer support specialists in treatment centers, everywhere really. So get that certification, okay? And then after you get that certification, you can actually go to college and become like a CADC, which is a certified alcohol and drug counselor. But that will take you some time because you got to get, you know, like the schooling for it. But a certified peer support specialist is a lot easier to get, and it doesn't take as long, and you can get that started, you know, more quickly. You know? How do you confront a friend that's lying about their meth use? How do you confront a friend that's lying about their meth use? That's a great question. Well, I have a friend that does the same thing, honey. She be lying. I know she's lying. What I would say is don't confront them. Don't confront them. When you confront a person, that puts them on the defense, okay? And then they're not willing to hear what you have to say. So what I would say to do is don't worry about it. If they're using and they want to use, you can't do anything about it. But what you can do is let them know, hey, I love you, and if there's ever anything you want to talk to me about, you know, I'm always here for you, and I will help you in any way I can. That's what you do. That's what you do, guys, okay? Because when we start, like, you know, unless you're going to fucking have an intervention for them and you got an interventionist in your house ready to take them to a treatment center, then confronting them really isn't going to do anything but make them mad, you know, piss them off. I feel like the way I think about things now that I have been, you know, doing things for a little while is a lot different than when I first started my YouTube channel. I have a lot different viewpoints and stuff now. You know, some people don't want to stop using drugs, you guys, and that doesn't make them less as a person. It doesn't mean that they don't deserve love and support. You know what I mean? It just means that they want to do drugs. And the thing is that's their choice, you know? I used to think, you know, oh my gosh, you got to stop everybody. You got to tell them da-da-da-da-da. You got to do this. And it's like, you can't stop anybody from doing anything, you guys. Oh, that helped. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Sorry about that. She keeps calling me, telling me there's people under her house talking, girl. It's hard not to say anything. Okay, I had the same situation, Renee. The same situation. A girl, y'all, I'll tell y'all the story. So for those of you guys that don't know, back in 2015, my best friend Tara called Child Protective Services on me, and they took away my son. My best friend Tara and I were not friends at all for the first 4 years I was sober. I didn't talk to her. I blocked her on all social media platforms. I mean, I was not going to ever talk to her again. Well, I did a 4-step and I talked to my sponsor and a lot of stuff changed and I forgave her, okay? Well, one day I was at my job in Kroger and she walked in and she saw me and she was crying because she saw me and she wanted to talk to me. So she walked over and apologized and I told her that I forgave her. Okay, so we just exchanged numbers and went along with our lives. Well, I was at my job one day and the phone rang and it was her. And she was, you know, crying and telling me that her daughter was fucking some guy. Her daughter's like 11 or 12. And that this guy that she was fucking was underneath her daughter's bed. She knows this because she found her daughter's panties on the ground and they smelled like male jizz. I mean, like, this was crazy, guys. Okay, and so she's like yelling at her daughter, you know, calling her a whore and shit. And I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah. Yes, son.
They're not in like New York. They're in like some sort of different state.
How do you know?
Because the words are in like Chinese.
Oh, they might be in Koreatown.
Korean?
Yeah, Koreatown in Chinatown in New York. So anyway, I was at work at Hallmark. This is where I worked for Dr. B, and she was like, please, can you come over and, get these people out from underneath the bed? And so I was like, fine. And so I loaded up my stuff from work, and I got in my car, and I drove over to her apartment. Now, I hadn't been to her house in fucking years, dude, like since we were friends. Okay? And so I went over to her house, and I walked in. She met me at the front of the apartment, you guys. And the moment I saw her face, I knew that she was high on meth. I knew that she was high on meth. She was just all sunk in, looking crazy, and she was fucking jumping around, telling me they were in there. And so I go in her bedroom. Hey, what's your name? God, I forgot your name, damn. I fucking cannot believe this shit. Savage Strong, I see you. So, I'm so sorry. I like totally forgot your first name, and I cannot even believe that. I never forget people's names. Chance, isn't that your, no, I can't remember, dude. Chase. Hey, Chase. So anyway, I go in the daughter's bedroom. Her daughter's crying, okay? And I tell her to just, not to worry, go outside on the front porch, and I'm going to take care of everything. It's going to be fine, okay? And so I send her out there, and I go inside her room, and I bring Tara with me, and I'm like, look, see, there's no one underneath the bed. There's no one, in here. And she's sitting on the bed right there, and she's watching her phone, okay? And she's telling me, yes, they are. Look, see? And she grabs her phone, and she shows me the security footage from her phone that she had recorded. Okay, I'm watching the security footage as it goes, and there's nothing on that phone. But she keeps pointing to something, right? And I'm just like, this bitch thinks there's something there, and there's nothing there. And so I'm like, Tara, there's nothing there, girl. There's nothing there. Well, that wasn't going to help, dude. She wasn't going to hear what I had to say because she was too high. And so I offered to take her daughter with me home. Take her daughter home with me, and she could just try to sober up and see if, she could, get better. And then I would bring her daughter back the next day, right? She would not let me leave with her daughter, you guys. Okay, she would not let me leave with her daughter. And so I left the house, I felt horrible, but I left the house and I went home because I had to get home to pick Nate up from school. I called her several times that night to check on her, and then I started calling her. It was probably 11 o'clock at night, and she stopped answering the phone, and I got super nervous and started calling. Nobody was answering the phone, right? So the next morning I get a phone call, and it's her daughter, Jana, telling me that her mom got arrested. Her mom was so high, she took Jana to the emergency room at Children's Hospital and told them to do a rape kit on her daughter because some guy was coming out from underneath the bed fucking her daughter. So anyways, she ended up going into the loony bin for a couple days, I think. Okay. She went into the loony bin for a couple days, and it was sad, you guys. It was really, really sad. That's her nickname, just so y'all know. That's not her real name. It was really, really sad. She was in there, and they ended up having to put her daughter with her daughter went with family, so it wasn't a big deal. The state of Arkansas should have stepped in, right, and taken her daughter away. Nope. State of Arkansas didn't do shit. State of Arkansas let her daughter go right back to her like it was nothing. Nothing. It was so crazy to me because I had, she is the one who had called CPS on me, and the reason why my son had gotten taken away from me, in 2015. But even though she did that to me, you guys, still wasn't going to do that to her and her daughter, because I know what it's like to have your kid taken away. And it's nothing that I would wish on anybody. And if anything, her daughter would be more hurt than it would end up fixing her. And I don't want to hurt her daughter, right? So time goes by after that, and she calls me every now and then, tells me how she's going to college to be a teacher. She called me one time, told me she was a foster parent. Just, I know there's no way. Well, maybe there is a way. Maybe the state of Arkansas is allowing it. I'm not sure. Anyways, in my mind, there's no way they could allow that. But, you know, they didn't take her kids, so who knows? No, it's horrible. And I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It makes the situation worse, dude. Now, if her daughter was like being abused or like touched inappropriately or something like that, but her daughter had, you know, access to other family members she could go stay with, she wasn't like in imminent danger. Do you know what I'm saying? Her mom's just a little loony because she's gets too high. So anyway, some time goes by and I don't hear from her for a while, right? Then she calls me and she's crying and Tara. I'm like, what's wrong, girl? And she's like, they took Jana. And I'm like, what? She's like, they took her. And I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? And I said, are you kidding me? But I really meant like, I know, finally, you know? And she was like, yeah, they took her because of one of my foster kids. I think she was just allowing like underage kids to stay at her house that were in the neighborhood whose parents didn't take care of them because she has a big heart, you know what I mean? And was feeding them and stuff. And I think what happened was one of those kids, one of the boys, stole her truck one night when she was sleeping. And when she woke up and confronted him about it, he had a girl on the couch of her apartment giving him a BJ. And so she was pissed. And they started yelling at each other. And the boy called 911. Okay? The boy called 911 and the police showed up. All right? Police showed up and finally, you know, had her committed. And while she was in commitment, they put her daughter in Child Protective Services care. And just like I knew would happen, her daughter, it was horrible. The house that she got sent to was out in fucking some hood ass place in North Little Rock. The lady that was running the house was not feeding her food, would not give her food. She looked at Jana because Jana, you know, asked for something. And she's like, oh, look at you. You think you're too good. Our food's not good enough for you, so you're not going to eat anything. Right? And so she wouldn't even feed her. And so, hey, Brittany. So she wouldn't even feed the poor girl. And so she had such a horrible experience in there, even though like being with her mom, you know, is damaging also. Her mom loves her, you guys. Her mom does love her. So anyway, she's in care now and her mom calls me because she, you know, is trying to get her back. And she's telling me how they have no case on her and that she's suing the state of Arkansas. And that she's already been down there talking to their superiors, this, that, and the third. And, you know, just telling me a song and dance. And I'm like, okay, girl, whatever. Right? I'm thinking it's impossible. She's never going to get her daughter back, right? Like, there's no way, dude. Not with how fucked up she's getting. What they did, you guys, was they put like they didn't take it to court. For some reason, they didn't take it to court. Or I don't think they did. And they were drug testing her randomly for 4 weeks. They drug tested her randomly for 4 weeks. She passed all 4 drug tests, and so they gave her daughter back.
Mom.
Yeah, buddy.
It looks like they had Ozzy Osbourne in this. Come on.
They do.
How do you know?
Because I've watched it before. It's cool, huh? That's okay. It's okay. You wanted it to be a surprise? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. So they just gave her daughter back just like that. Easy peasy chicken deasy. And I thought, how the hell? What the fuck? So that just goes to show you guys. When I tell you that she has been on one.com for so long, okay, for so long, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was happy for her daughter, you know, but I couldn't believe that it was just that simple. You know, I could have taken a drug test for 4 weeks and passed 2 and got my kid back. But no, they made me go through a year-long fucking rigmarole going back and forth with attorney ad litem trying to prove that I was an unfit mother, you know? Why wasn't anybody trying to prove that she's unfit, you know? It was really, really weird, you guys. That's all I can say. So that's the experience that I have with my friend who uses, and she lies to me about it. Okay, she still lies to me about it. Just recently, and I haven't told you guys this because I haven't got to tell y'all. Just recently, she called me and she finally admitted to me that she's the one who called CPS on me. She finally came clean to me and admitted it after 6 long years. She finally admitted that she's the one who did it, y'all. Can you believe it? And I'm like, she says she called them on me because she was worried about me and my son. And I said, come on, Tara. You called them on me when we got into an argument because you owed me $30. And I went and got it from your old man, right? And you got pissed because I went to your old man and got the money, right? And she's like, but still, I was worried about you, and I thought that your son was going to get hurt and da-da-da-da-da. And so I'm like, it's whatever, dude. It's whatever. Like, it's all in the past, you know, like, what's done is done, right? What's done is done. And I can't go back, you know, we can't go backwards. Like, I forgive you. And so I forgave her. And I told her, I said, I forgive you. And if you get sober, then we can have our friendship again. And so I'm waiting for her to prove to me that she's really sober. Because I cannot be friends with her if she's not going to be sober. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, you guys. I can't. Can't do it. So that's that. That's that story. So next. Hold on. What's the next story going to be? Boop. Sorry about that. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I want to stop using drugs. My brain, different story. Oh yeah, that's because your brain is hijacked, man. A lot of people seem to think that addiction is not a disease for some reason. And it's so crazy to me how people don't understand that it is a brain disease. And that's the reason why you're having troubles that you're having trouble stopping. I'm going through something similar with one of my friends. Oh yeah. And just so you know, Brittany, my main account is gone on TikTok, girl. It's gone. Finito. Bye-bye. I might get it back, but I don't know. So I'm not worrying about it anymore. Okay, let's put this taupe cool color in the crease. So what other questions y'all got for me? Come on with it. Come on with the questions, homies. Anything you want to know, anything you want to ask, come on with it. Ask now or forever hold your pizza. Ask now or forever hold your pizza. Okay? It's hard though when you have a friend that you care about who just can't stop using, you know? Sucks. But to make sure that you stay sober and to make sure I stay sober, I can't be hanging out like that, you know? Yeah, my main account is gone. I have a backup account. It's Real Talk Recover 77. And we're like 2K away from 10K on that account. So, building that account. Hey, Susan, what's up, girl? Hey, Nancy, how are you doing, honey? I hope y'all are doing good. I'm so glad to see all you guys. My oldie friends, my whole ride or die crew. How are you doing on your taper? Last I talked to you, we're trying to drop. Yeah, I'm on 1 milligram. I was just telling everybody about that. I take 1 milligram every other day. The main drug of choice in my area is methamphetamine and heroin or fentanyl. Meth is a huge drug down here. Probably the same as where you're at, Tennessee, right? You want to be drug-free? You can be drug-free. You can be King Kong. You can be. You just have to put your mind to it. Damn, my nose is itching. You have to put your mind to it, okay? You cannot just sit there and say, I want to be, and not do it. Is this video sponsored by NordVPN? Yeah. How'd you know? You guys, we have to, you got to change your behaviors, okay? Change your behaviors. Get away from those same people, places, and things that you've been using with, and then start making the changes. What was that, Nate? What are you breaking? You know what I'm saying? My nose is itching. Sorry, guys. Oh, I don't think you're making up an excuse. I'm just telling you, like, in order to get sober, you have to make those changes. You can do it. I never thought, listen to me, I didn't think I could get sober. Okay, I was shooting meth, I was shooting cocaine, I was shooting opiates, and look at me. Look at me. I've changed so much, dude. My whole life has turned around. You can change. All you have to do is put your mind to it. You have to set a date and pick that date. Actually, you know what I would do? I would set a date. I would find a treatment center or a detox that would take me, and I would set the date, and then I would go on that day.
The human brain, can only handle so much. If everybody knew what was going on, there'd be a panic. So we need to get the information out there that the incident at the concert was a hoax. Because otherwise, there'd be mass hysteria.
Wasn't that a good video, Debbie? Yes, you guys, listen to me. That relapse prevention video I made, I didn't make it up, but that's that relapse prevention. All the stuff that I was teaching you guys about is stuff that I put together that have helped me, that I have learned over the years, from other people I look up to in recovery. And I was like, you know what? I need to put this all together in one spot for my people, so that way when they're struggling, they can go look at their relapse prevention sheet and say, okay, this is what's going on with me. How many of you guys knew that there were 3 stages to relapse? How many of you guys knew that? So for those of you guys that didn't know that, the first stage of relapse is an emotional relapse. Okay? It's whenever you are, you stop doing your self-care, you stop taking care of yourself as good, you stop going to your meetings, you stop calling your sponsor, you stop watching your recovery content, and you start just doing your own thing, right? You stop doing what you did all along to stay sober, okay? What's the second one? I know it's the mind one. Mental relapse, okay? The second stage in relapse is mental relapse. And that is when you are going through a tug of war, okay? It's literally like a mental tug of war. I want you to picture the good Nichole on one side, who is staying sober and doing the next right thing, and then the drug addict Nichole on the other side. In your mind, and one of them's pulling one way and the other one's pulling the other way, saying, come on, Nichole, let's go get high. We can just do one last, and then we'll feel so amazing, right? That is a mental relapse, okay? Pauline, are you in here? Did I just see Pauline come in here? Oh, hey, Paulina. What's up, girl? Oh, that's Buffy. Don't worry about her, girl. She's supposed to be all in recovery and stuff, but obviously if she was, she wouldn't sit there and bash another woman for no reason, right? I don't know her. I don't know her from a hole in the wall at all. She got mad at me because I stuck up for my friend Chrissy. Whenever people were saying that she didn't answer their message when they reached out to her for help. People made up, some girl named Dayna made up a video saying, and I don't know why she's still making videos about me. Like, I hadn't even talked about that girl. That's so crazy to me, dude. She also got mad at me a couple months ago because I was telling her that you cannot overdose from touching fentanyl. And she wanted to say that I was wrong, and I'm not. You cannot overdose by touching fentanyl. It's science. And so she also doesn't like me because of that too. So yeah, she's just jealous, obviously. Why, has she made a bunch of videos about me, Pauline? Or is it just one? Because I seen one of them. It was like, Nicole from Real Talk Recovery is disgusting. And I'm like, girl. Okay, yeah. Was it that one? The one where she says I'm like a disgusting or a disgrace or something like that? I'm telling you guys, these girls are fucking horrible. I don't make videos about them at all. Oh, sorry. That's the group chat, you guys. Or that's Dr. B's live chat that I answer. So when somebody visits the website, I get a notification. So anyway,
What was that thing that threw that man out the window the other day?
It's a ghost. Do you not know what goes on here, Kevin?
I mean, Pauline can tell you. Pauline came into my live stream the other day, and she got the wrong first impression of me. And she stayed in the live stream instead of just leaving and like listening to hearsay. And she actually stayed and ended up enjoying it. Hi, Pauline. And so that's what's going on TikTok, is that people are just listening to hearsay from somebody and judging me, Nichole, off of that hearsay. And so honestly, I was so upset about it at first, and I was like going to try and defend myself, but I'm just saying this is true, the truth of the matter. If somebody's going to judge me off of hearsay, then it's okay. You don't have to apologize. If people are going to judge me off hearsay, you guys, and not give me a chance, not use their own mind to form their own opinion, then I didn't need their support in the first place, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need people's support who are going to judge me from hearsay. You can come to my lives and hang out with us, and like, you can see with your own eyes the time I spend on this account or on TikTok or anywhere going live trying to help addicts and alcoholics that are struggling. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, You can see those people who are talking shit about me and their videos, right? And see that, wow, Nicole's not responding to those videos. Wow, she's not even making mean videos about those people. I wonder what might be going on here. That smells so good. So it's really unfortunate, you guys, like, that these women will not leave me alone. Like, it's so unfortunate. So back to the subject at hand. What other questions y'all got for me? And if it's a question because you saw a video that somebody made about me, ask me, you guys. Oh, why don't I talk about the elephant in the room? Lately, the new accusation is that I'm a body broker. I'm a body broker now. Thanks, Debbie. I'm a body broker. Yeah, you heard it here first from the horse's mouth, you guys. I'm a body broker. I sell human beings into treatment, and I get paid so much money, like $30,000 a head. A body broker is someone who illegally is taking payment from. First of all, you have to be in cahoots with a crooked treatment center, okay? And so it has to be a bad treatment center because the body broker is just bringing the addicts, okay? The body broker brings the addicts, and they do whatever they can to get that addict to go through that treatment center, right? Because they are paid by that treatment center to do so. Because what the treatment center ends up doing is charging thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on these addicts' PPO policies, insurance. Okay. And they what they do is the body broker will pay the addict to go relapse and come back through the treatment center. The body broker will give the addict drugs to relapse so they can go back through the treatment center. The body broker will go to any lengths to make sure that they can bring in addicts that have PPO insurances into the treatment center that they work for, and the treatment center is who bills the insurance. So it's crooked all around, right? Also, body brokers get paid by head, which is illegal. It's totally illegal in the treatment industry. So they get paid like $10,000 per addict that they bring in, okay? And so I don't even get paid $10,000, y'all, a month. Like, that's crazy to me that anybody would even say that about me. But that's the thing. People on TikTok just make shit up because they don't like you. Okay, so it's different to be saying that. A PPO is insurance policy. So you have PPO insurances, you have HMO insurances, and you have like state insurance that's from like Medicaid, Medi-Cal, Obamacare, that kind of thing. And so PPO insurances are the personal insurance policies that people pay out of pocket for to have. They're good insurance policies. Most of them are. And that's why the broker wants you to have that kind of insurance, because that's the insurance that they can get the most money off of when charging insurance. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yes, it's fraud. Absolutely, Pauline. Absolutely. And so that's why when people say that about me, dude, it's so funny to me, because it's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, it's so funny. It is so funny to me. That's highly illegal, and I don't do anything like that. So, I don't get paid enough to do dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Burnish. I want the smoke one. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find the eyeshadow I want. I want the smoke one. And so that's the new rumor that people are saying about me on TikTok, is that I'm a body broker. Which is ridiculous. Like, I'm stupid shit. It's like I can't win for losing on TikTok. I can't win for losing. So I try my hardest to just help people, and that's the kind of shit that I have to put up with. Supporting my lavish lifestyle. Still living in my mother-in-law's house, y'all, that I pay rent for. You know what I mean? That's a huge allegation. I'm so sensitive. Yeah. Brittany, have you not been on TikTok, girl? People are talking so much shit about me on TikTok. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. The amount of lies that people are spreading about me and telling on me. But that's okay, because next weekend, me and another person that they're accusing of doing body brokering, we are going to go live on TikTok, and we're going to talk all about it, because this shit needs to stop, and it needs to be said. You know, it's one thing to actually really, say these things about people who are really doing them, but to make up shit about people, that's dangerous, and it can cost somebody their job or, you know, their livelihood. And so I'm tired of being put in this position where people are, you know, saying things that are not true about me. It stops people from getting help. What if somebody that really needed help with their addiction was like online, and then they heard, oh yeah, Nicole Ploudre, she's a body broker, and then they needed help and they don't reach out because they're afraid, because they think everyone who tries to help people online is a body broker. You know? It keeps those people from getting the help that they need. And so what people in the recovery community, especially on TikTok, are doing is, instead of us fighting together, we're all fighting with each other. And it's not conducive, and it's not helping anyone. It's like all this infighting is it's nobody's getting the help they need. See you later, King Kong. You know? Like on TikTok, I normally go live there every night and do recovery support group meetings. But I can't do that because trolls won't stop reporting my shit. And so the people that normally came to my meetings are all messaging me and saying, Nichole, what happened to your meetings? Like, I really need a meeting. I love going to your meetings. They help me. Sorry, you know, I can't do it because people are mass reporting me. So, yeah, it sucks. And you know what? I'm learning that when you are popular or you start getting a following and you start growing, people just make shit up.
You'll never guess. You may guess what you see. You'll guess later.
Thank you, Pauline. I really appreciate you, hon. I know how hard it is to say disagree with somebody on TikTok, because they're all they're like a cult mentality. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't agree with what they say, then off with your head, you know? Muffy, she of all people, she's supposed to have all this sobriety time. You would think she would say, you know, I don't agree with Nichole, you know? But instead, she's like making mean videos about me, bashing me. It's like, girl, okay, get your little 5 minutes of fame, and just move on. Yeah, I have emailed Brittany. I have emailed TikTok and emailed TikTok and emailed TikTok and emailed TikTok and emailed TikTok, emailed TikTok. And they haven't done one single thing. They haven't lifted a finger. You know? They haven't lifted a finger. So, you know, yeah, Muffy can, honestly, Pauline, look at her. Look at Muffy. You know, I'm not worried about her. And I don't mean, look at her her looks. She's a beautiful woman. She's sweet. But, I mean, she's not somebody that I'm threatened by. As my account grows and as I do more things, that's going to open me up to more people who don't agree with everything I say, which is fine. You don't have to always agree with what I say. Hey, Cindy, what's up, girl? I love you too, BFF. We're talking about people on TikTok who've been stalking, bullying, and harassing me. So you don't have to agree with what I say, but you don't have to be hateful and say mean things either, you know? That's the difference between me and these people, is that I don't have to degrade them to make myself feel better. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't have to hurt other people to be okay with me. And a lot of these people are so insecure, that's what they have to do. They have to degrade me to make themselves feel better. I don't have to do that today, you know? I don't have to do that. I'm not miserable in my life, you know? I want you guys to think about it, okay? I want you to really think about this. Somebody who constantly makes videos about another person and that other person is not responding, okay? They're not responding to that person making the videos about them. And they continue to make videos. And they make so many videos that their whole account is about bashing this one individual, okay? But then you go to this one individual's page to see, because you're like, damn, they must have really done something wrong for this person to be making all this content about them. Like, what's going on here, right? And you go to that person's content and you see that that person's not doing anything in response. They're literally ignoring them and making content about recovery. Okay, what does that tell you all? What does that tell y'all? You know, it tells you that the other person is just unstable. The other girl that's doing it, her page is KIMMIE_9115. Her whole videos are, all her whole channel is about me.
When Rowan killed himself, it was just the next step.
I know, King Kong. I know. So, her whole account is made to bash me. Okay? There's quite a few accounts. There's quite a few women who are bashing me on TikTok, actually. More than just one. It's about 5 or 6 women. Then there's another woman who is a therapist. She's a therapist for a MAP program. And her little cronies talk about me every day on TikTok. So these are people that I actually used to support and be cool with on TikTok. So, and then there's another girl I have known from YouTube for like 6 years now. She came to TikTok. Same situation. Got mad about something I said that she didn't like. She didn't like something I said. She tried to message my boss because she disagreed with a video that I made. So she tried to message Dr. B. Well, you guys know, I answer Dr. B's messages, his emails, his texts, his Instagram, his Facebook, all of it. So I'm chilling at home one day, and I open to go through the messages and answer back the people who reach out for help. And guess who it is? It's that girl trying to message my boss and get me in trouble for a video I made. So I seen it and I messaged her and said, just so you know, I get all of Dr. B's messages. And I just read the message that he tried to send him talking shit, telling him that I spread misinformation about medication-assisted treatment. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. So, of course, I screenshotted the message and sent it to my boss because that's what I always do. Anytime somebody has a complaint about me and they send it to Dr. B, I screenshot it and send it to them so they can see, hey, just so you know, this is what's going on. And they know me good enough to know that 9 times out of 10, it's something that's bullshit. And they don't worry about it because they trust me. And they know that I wouldn't come on my platform and purposely try to hurt anyone. And so this girl, after she knows that I know that it was her, starts backpedaling and saying, well, I just wanted to teach you some things about harm reduction. And so I say, that's fine. You can give me a call. I'm always open to learning about harm reduction, right? Because I am. Well, she calls me that evening, and may I might add, she says she's going to call me at one time, but she calls me extra late in the afternoon at so far away from the time she said she was going to go call me. So points off for unprofessionalness, right? And then when I get on the phone with her and she's trying to teach me about harm reduction, she starts to get angry and starts insulting me, telling me that I have a big fucking head. And this is when I had hit 60,000 on TikTok, because I had 60,000 followers. And told me I had no recovery. Now, mind you, this is a girl who is like I'm talking like fucking tossing back kratom, heroin, just whatever she could get her hands on for a long time. Okay? And just making excuses. Okay? But I still, didn't judge her for that. And I'm still giving her a chance to teach me about harm reduction, right? And she's just insulting me and cussing me. So I ended that conversation politely and said, obviously, we're not going to get anywhere with this conversation because, one, you have no idea what happened, because what had happened was she butted in on something that had happened between me and another creator, assuming that I was kind of being mean to the creator about a relapse or some shit, when in all actuality, I was encouraging that person to reach out for help, try going to some meetings, that kind of thing, right? And so she had totally just like come in on the tail end of something, didn't know what she was talking about. And I was like giving her a chance, even though I knew she had no idea what she's talking about, right? And I just I gave her a chance to just kind of make herself look like a dumbass bitch. And that's what happened. And so harm reduction, you guys, harm reduction is supporting and not causing harm to a population of people that are using drugs, okay? It's not stigmatizing drug users. It's treating drug users with respect and autonomy and giving them, love and support. We have a harm reduction institute at Dr. B's office where we provide fentanyl test strips, Narcan, clean syringes, cookers, okay, water. We help people sign up for insurance, all that kind of stuff. That's what harm reduction is about. Harm reduction is about giving people condoms and helping people get tested for HIV and hepatitis. Harm reduction is, like I said, syringe exchange programs. That's the kind of thing, okay? I've always supported harm reduction, all right? But there's a community on TikTok who is just like super duper 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 like rigid and know-it-all when it comes to harm reduction. And whenever I make videos sharing my experiences with drugs, they get mad and they're always on my case. So anyway, there's like 6 girls. So what I want to ask these girls is, how does bullying me, how is that recovery? How is anything that they think that they're doing to me, how is that recovery? How is that supporting someone? How's that helping anyone? You know what I mean? They're just harassing me, dude. So you should go look at that one account, Pauline. Y'all all should. And you'll see. You'll see exactly what's been happening to me for months. Okay. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. So, anyway, I don't mind talking about it with you guys because I trust you guys and I know my YouTube channel people are cool over here. It's super discouraging. When all I'm trying to do is help people and I'm getting like harassed online. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Nancy. I'm trying to be a strong woman, but it's hard whenever I'm being attacked by other women all the time. I've asked them to leave me alone, you guys, and they won't leave me alone. So isn't that like harassment after you've asked somebody to please leave you alone, but they continue to do whatever they're doing to you? Isn't that harassment? Because that's what's happening to me. Okay, guys, that is literally what's happening to me. I'm being harassed online. And it's been going on for months. And I've tried everything I can. Right now, I'm looking for a lawyer online that I can talk to about social media, cyber stalking, and bullying. Because this has gotten to the point where it's affecting my real life. And I want to take legal action against these people. So I never would have done that in the past. But they pushed me to the edge. You know what I mean? They pushed me to the edge. And now I'm going to do it. I'm going to take legal action. And if I have to pay out of pocket, I will pay out of pocket, y'all, to sue these people or something. Whatever I can do. Whatever I can do, I'm going to do it. I don't care what it is. If it means suing people, if it means going to court, and proving, you know, that I've been harassed for the last year. I have all the videos. I have months worth of videos, y'all. Months worth of content of these women who have been bullied, stalking, and harassing me. Months. Can y'all believe that? I can't even believe it. It's disgusting, honestly. It's disgusting. You know? And all I do is mind my business, do my recovery, and help people. That's it. But, you know, I'm such a bad person. I'm a horrible human being, and I don't deserve to be on the internet. That's what these girls say. I'm horrible. I don't deserve to be on the internet. I need to have my platform taken away. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I need to do an inner corner highlight. Let's see. I mean, what do you guys think? Y'all think I'm a terrible person? And I know y'all got my back. My YouTube channel, dude, I'll always know y'all will be here. Always. Yeah. Stress could lead to me relapsing. But honestly, I think that's their goal, is to push me to relapse. I think their goal is to get me to relapse and lose my job. That's what I think they want to do. So, isn't that horrible? I would never do that to somebody. Okay, what do we think about this look, y'all? Hold on. Nate, what do you think of my makeup look, baby?
Huh?
Come and look at my makeup look.
What?
What do you think about my makeup look? You don't like it?
What do you mean? That doesn't mean I don't like it.
You love it?
I guess.
I wanted to go live on TikTok, but I can't because I'm banned.
Did you forget?
I want people to know I'm live on YouTube. Hey, can y'all do me a favor? Can somebody go over there and let people know I'm live over here? That way we can see if we can't get people over here. You know what I mean? And we'll have a debate. We'll have
Mom.
what?
You're gay.
No, I'm not. But if I was, that would be okay because we love all people no matter what they are.
Or, I mean, lesbian.
That's okay. Your Auntie Christine is a lesbian. There's nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
There's nothing wrong with loving who you love. Okay, buddy?
Okay,
Hubby's at work, girl. Hubby's at work. And we have been having great, you know what, you guys. Great, you know what. I made a video a while back about libido and Suboxone. And I'm telling you guys, the lower I get on my dose, the better I'm doing, dude. The better I'm doing. The more libido I have, baby. I have no issues in the ching-a-lang department. And it's getting better and better and better. I need to make some videos about that too. That's what it was all along for me, was Suboxone. You know, putting my sex drive down. We know Nancy be getting it on, huh, Nancy? Y'all remember that time we were all doing the Zoom and Nancy was telling us about her freak session? Oh, girl, no. I don't want any more kids. Do you guys remember that? Oh, God. Nancy, that was the best. Do you remember that, Cindy? You guys that are new here on my YouTube, I used to do Patreon Zoom meetings, which I need to start doing my Patreon again. Are any of you guys in my Patreon? It's $2 a month for regular admission, and we used to do private live streams there. I need to get into doing the private live streams for Patreon again. I'm thinking about setting up like a relapse prevention, like a 7-day course for relapse prevention, and doing it in Patreon, so that way, you know, only certain people can come to it, and we can do it together, like a 7-day crash course on relapse prevention. And that way we could focus on all the things that I taught in that relapse prevention book. I mean, the relapse prevention sheet that I built. Okay. You missed it, Pauline. You wanted to talk about relapse prevention, Pauline. And so Thursday night when I went live, that's what we talked about. And I could email you what I taught everybody because I typed it all up. I literally made my own relapse prevention course during that video. It was badass. You can ask everybody that was there or who has watched that video. It was badass. I gotta get my mascara too. A lot of people came to that meeting. I was on for like 2 hours doing it. What you doing, Willis? Love you, Willis.
My name isn't Willis.
So,
Hey, Mom.
yes, my love.
I think when Dad gets home from work,
Yeah?
there's this, we're gonna go to this place I told him already yesterday. He said maybe if you were going to this place, it was by Kroger somewhere. It was like it was an abandoned house.
Ooh, okay. I'll go with you guys.
You do? You will? Oh no!
Woo. So, yeah, the relapse prevention course was badass. So let me tell you, Pauline, one of the things that we learned during the course was that there's 3 stages to relapse. Okay, emotional relapse, the mental relapse, and then the physical relapse, okay? The physical relapse, of course, is when you pick up, right? But emotional is when you stop taking care of yourself, you stop practicing self-care. Hey, Misty, you stop going to your meetings and doing your recovery, and you kind of check out, become complacent, right? One of my followers sent me this mirror. One of my followers from TikTok sent it to me. Isn't that nice?
They can only see my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And my eyeballs.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Misty, what's up, girl? And then a mental relapse is when, be careful, Nate. A mental relapse is when you're having a mental tug of war. So what I want you to do is I want you to picture in your head the good Pauline on one side and the addict Pauline on the other side. And addict Pauline is pulling on one side of the rope and saying, come on, girl, let's go get one more, just one more. And then the recovery Pauline is on the other side saying, no, Pauline, we can't do it. It's a trick. And it's like a tug of war in your mind, you know? Nate, Pauline says hi.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, we're having a reunion. And so there's a lot of tips and tricks, too, to preventing relapse. Number one would be making sure that you get plenty of rest and plenty of, like, food for your body, like vitamins and nutrient-dense foods, okay?
There's so much games of Ghostbusters on my Switch. Look.
Another thing is
actually only
making sure that you have proper mental health treatment. A lot of people who are addicts, when they get sober, they don't want to go to the doctor. They're afraid to go to the doctor.
Why?
Why are we afraid, Nate? Because when we were on drugs, we did a lot of damage to our minds and our bodies.
I know that.
Okay, and so we're scared to go to the doctor because we're afraid they're going to tell us that we've done something wrong to ourselves. Like we have hepatitis C, like mommy does, or HIV.
What does hepatitis C do?
Hepatitis C attacks your liver and makes it break down and kills it. Yes, it is. And makes it go into what they call cirrhosis. Cirrhosis is very bad, and I could have to get a liver transplant if I didn't get it fixed. So that hepatitis C is what I caught from my active addiction, Nate, because I was using drugs after somebody else, and they had it, and they gave it to me.
Hey, Mom, should I search up gun games or, I'm going to search up, okay, I know what I'm searching.
Maybe do a car racing game, Nate.
I'm going to type in old games.
Or a battle game. Or a Mario game.
Type in Street Fighter.
Okay, you can do it. STR.
No, just type it in.
You do it. STREET. What else y'all want me to tell y'all about? Keep on doing. What do y'all want me to tell y'all about? Cindy, come on. Pauline, come on. I need some suggestions. STR. You did? Okay. Oh, she says I need to give you a raspberry, Nate.
What's a raspberry?
You know what a raspberry is. When somebody blows on your stomach.
No, I'm not 1 year old.
He says, no, Nancy, he's not 1 year old. Do I think sleep aids are bad?
Yeah.
Yep, if you take them every day, they can become a habit forming and cause issues. My husband, oh shit. My husband used to be addicted to over-the-counter sleep aids.
When he worked for Kroger.
Mm-hmm. My husband used to be addicted to Unisom and Tylenol PM and all that kind of stuff, which is dihydroamine. And so he would take a whole bunch of those to knock himself out.
I think this is it.
And that's the only way he could fall asleep is if he had those because he got so used to taking them. So, yes, they can be highly addictive. and they can be bad for you. That's why I recommend melatonin, some tea, some like jasmine tea or something like that for the evening time.
What does mild blood mean?
Meditation, yoga, music.
What does mild blood mean?
That means that not a lot.
You just didn't compete with people directly.
Yeah, so and also Pauline, I know quite a few women that reach out to Dr. B on his on the phone line that are struggling because they cannot live without taking Ambien or taking a benzo to go to bed. Did you know that doctors used to prescribe benzos for people to go to sleep? Dude, like,
Mom,
so addictive.
can I get the Street Fighter game that costs $1 $1.
Is it? Are you sure it's the game, Nate?
I have to see.
Yeah, it might be some kind
It
of.
says, look, see, do you think this is the game?
Yeah.
So should I get it?
Go ahead. Yep. I have a lady that just recently called me the other day, and she is addicted to Ambien and Ativan, and she cannot stop, and she's struggling. And she wants to get off of it really bad, you know? And so I think they can be bad because you want to get off of it, you know? Now, if you don't have any intentions of getting off of them, then, you know, I guess they're not bad then. But if you're mixing them with alcohol, oh my gosh, honey, I'm worried about you because that is dangerous. And alcohol is so, so dangerous. A lot of people don't think it is because it's legal, but it's actually one of the most dangerous drugs you can abuse because it's so widely available.
They just got older. They just got older.
I know. A lot of people think alcohol is okay because it's socially acceptable, you know? But it harms more people than it helps, you know? It doesn't help nobody. Oh, you've been up 5 days? So did you stop taking it abruptly? Is that what happened? Because here's the thing. I would not recommend just stopping taking it abruptly. What I would do is I would work on a taper plan and taper down slowly, or see if your doctor can switch you to something that's less habit forming so you can switch to that and then wean yourself off the other, you know? Oh, you haven't slept. He weaned you, but you haven't slept. Yep, that sounds like your body's trying to get used to it, not having it anymore. So, you know, just be easy on yourself. What I would do is at night, I would take a nice hot bath. I would get some like sleepy time tea, maybe some melatonin, get all ready, and try to just close your eyes and just try to rest, you know? But you're going to start hallucinating soon if you don't get some sleep. Lack of sleep can do that to you. Believe me. I know. Believe me, I know all about lack of sleep. Yeah, my doctor, one time I took too many Ambiens on purpose because I wanted to get fucked up. And stop smoking cigarettes when you go to before you go to bed. It's a stimulant. It's a stimulant. It'll keep you up. You need to do stuff that's going to help you fall asleep. Okay, I got to go get a thing of cold water for myself. Damn, I'm sweating. Yeah, because cigarettes are like alcohol. They're like a stimulant. I think they can act as like stimulants and depressants. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Let me see. My son has wrecked my bed. Yeah, so be careful, okay? I'm so sorry. I know you're going through it. Man, not sleeping sucks, dude. Sucks.
What did you say?
What, Nate?
What did you say?
I said not sleeping sucks. Have you ever not slept before, Nate?
However,
Not been able to sleep?
not be able to sleep for 24 hours?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. I don't know what that quetiapine is. Hey, give me those cashews so I can put them up. Take them. Put them right here. Thank you, babe. I'm cleaning up, son. I'm cleaning up. Seroquel. Okay. Woo, girl. Now, Seroquel will take you down through there. Been there, done that too. Been there, done that too. Seroquel is a strong sleeping pill, antipsychotic, I think is what it is. And it will knock your ass out for fucking days, dude. It make you go to sleep, though. Make you go to sleep. Maybe you just take half of one so you can try to fall asleep for, the night. That's what I would do. 25 milligrams, that's not bad. I used to take 100 milligrams. That's why it was so strong, I think. What I don't like about Seroquel is it makes you really groggy the next day. You know what I mean? Nobody likes that feeling. When you wake up, you want to feel refreshed, and ready to take the day off. But when you take something like Seroquel or Ambien, I would feel so groggy. That's why I don't like taking stuff to sleep. Like, I don't mind having to work to get my sleep, What are you going to do, Pauline, if you can't get no sleep, girl? Really, Pauline? Why were you prescribed so much? Was it for your depression? I need to lose weight, man. I look terrible. Your insurance company called your doctor for what? What do you mean? Oh gosh. Oh, because you can't sleep? I need to lose weight. So depressing. Oh well. I will when I'm ready. It'll happen when I'm ready. I'm just trying to eat when I'm hungry and not put so much focus on it. But I literally have changed my diet so much. All I drink is water. That's all. Man, I'm praying for you, Pauline. I hope it works out, girl. I really, really, really feel for you. I know it's hard. Oh, gosh. These clothes still aren't dry, dude. What the fuck? I know how it feels to not get sleep. I've been there. Totally been there, sister. Hell yeah, man. Let's get these dishes out of here, y'all. And get the dishes done. Get the dishes done. Hiawatha. Hiawatha. Remember when I used to do these live streams like this, you guys? And we used to be on here for hours? Back to old times' sake, huh? Back to old times. Back to old times. Yeah. Lord help me, Jesus. I'm psycho. I am so psycho. I am so crazy. I got to my case. Oh, you had a gastric bypass? I didn't know that. I'm scared to do that. I probably should. I could. I'm overweight enough. I qualify. I was thinking about getting that done. You know what discourages me from getting it done? I see a lot of ladies talk about their hair falling out and like bad side effects like that. I'm afraid that my hair would fall out. I'm afraid that, I don't know, I'm afraid of everything.
New visitor.
I should probably try it though. It probably helped me a lot. I would lose so much weight and I would look so good. Like I'm telling you guys, if I could lose that much weight, people wouldn't be able to tell me nothing, honey. You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing, because I would be so confident. I would just be like feeling like $1,000,000, man. That would make my day. Really, it would. I would feel better than I've ever felt. Sucks. It sucks because that's all I need is to lose weight, and I would feel amazing, you know. But I can't. I keep struggling. When are you coming back to Cali? Dr. B wants me to start coming out there once a month to work. I gotta talk to my husband about it, y'all. I gotta see what he says about that. But I would love to do that. Love to, man. That would be literally the bee's knees. I love California and I love Dr. B so much. So, yeah. Once a month for like a week to work in the front office. Because I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go. And I just want to love you and be who I am. I would kick ass. I already do kick ass. That's why they want me to come out, because I'm such a good worker. And I'm not too sure about a lot. I'm not too cocky about a lot of things. One thing I'm cocky about, though, is the work I do, because I know that I'm a badass, hard worker. And I know that any company that hires me is really, really, really lucky to have me, because I am the shit when it comes to working in treatment and working with people that struggle with addiction. I am an asset to any company, and they would be lucky to have me. So that's one thing I know for sure. I work my ass off, dude, for Dr. B in his office, because I care about the clients and the patients, and I want them to succeed. So I really, really want them to do well and stay sober. So I take that job really seriously. You know what I mean, Bren? Talking about getting a job with a criminal record. Sure, I'm a felon. I have a Class C possession of a controlled substance, which was methamphetamine. The charge is about 10 years old now, so that's good, but it's still on my record. I need to have it expunged. It's still on my record. Yeah, my first job that I got out of prison was a job at Kroger. And like Daddy, one of my friends that was sober, her name was Holly. She is the one who actually put in a good word for me. She stuck out her neck and said, hey, you know, like, this girl is a really good worker. If you hire her, you will not be disappointed. Hey, Ashley, what's up, girl? Ashley, will you make a video and let everybody know I'm live over here on TikTok or on YouTube, and let them know the name of my YouTube channel? Do you mind doing that? That would mean the world to me. Thanks, baby. We're going to be on for a while. I'm just chilling out with you guys. So that helped me a lot. When you have a
off here, but I don't know what.
okay, when you have a criminal record, if you can go and work somewhere where you have somebody that you know that can put in a good word for you, that always helps. Make sure that you have a lot of references, people that can vouch for you about your character and your work ethic. Let me see what else I can say. Now, there are places that hire felons, like specifically hire felons, because they get a tax write-off for doing it.
What?
And you could actually look up in your state, what jobs hire felons in the state of felons. I have a felony. I have a felony, Nate.
What is it?
Possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine.
But
When I was driving my car back in the day before you were born,
what year was it?
2008, I got busted with meth in my car. And the po-po was pissed. 2008.
Wait.
That's how long ago it was.
That's more than 20?
2008 is less than 20 because it was.
What?
Yeah.
2001.
No, Nate. I'm talking about 2008 and 2020. 2008 is less than 2020. Possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine. I was driving my car and I had drugs in my car, which is against the law.
I know that.
And so when the police officer pulled me over, I lied to him and told him I didn't have drugs in my car, and that made him even more angry. And so when he pulled me over, he was not happy with me at all. He was very upset because I put his life in danger because I had needles in my car because I used to use needles.
How would he put your license in danger?
Because if he had pricked himself with one of my needles, he could have gotten really sick, and it could have hurt him. It could have hurt him. So that's why I went to prison, jail, and I did 365 days in prison.
That's a year.
That's a year. So that was the consequences for my actions, for the bad thing that I had did.
Can you tell them?
Yeah.
Can you tell them?
What? What?
Well,
Just say it, buddy.
No, I want you to tell them.
What?
Well, I have to tell you.
What,
Right?
Nick? Okay, hold on.
Whisper it to you.
So, Nate and his daddy are going to go to an abandoned house tonight.
No, today.
Today. And it's going to be scary, like Halloween status, huh, Nate?
Yeah.
So, I don't lie to Nate about anything.
Yeah, you don't. Unless you're dumb.
I don't hide anything from my son. He knows everything that happened when I was in my active addiction. Thanks, baby. He knows everything that happened when I was in my addiction. And the reason why I tell him about my life when I was in active addiction is because I want my son to know the consequences of drug addiction and what happened to me and why I am so dedicated to recovery. What? And why I spend so much time trying to help people. Because he needs to understand. Because when he gets older, he's going to be in the same situation I was one day. With his friends, his really good best friends that he trusts. He will be with them one day. And one day, somebody will have drugs. And somebody will say, Nate, don't you want to try this drug? Don't you want to take this pill? And I want my son to be ready for that to happen. And to know that if he does take those pills or those drugs, this is what could happen. Well, I already get judged by other parents because I tell people I'm a drug addict in recovery. I don't keep it a secret. For instance, there was this friend he wanted to have over like last week or the week before that, and I was honest with the mom about my past, because I think it's important to be honest with people. Because what if she goes and looks my name up and finds out I have a criminal record? Then she found out without me telling, right? And so I was honest with her and told her that I had gotten a charge for possession when I was like 20 something, because I'm almost 40 now, 39. And we invited her son to come out with us, and she respectively declined. And she told me, I'm just nervous to let my son go with people that I don't really know that well. And she said, what we can do is, why don't we have a play date at a public place like a park or something before I send him over there just alone to come over to your house, which I totally understand and respect, because I am really, really, really careful about who I let Nate go with, because of the same reason. There are people who are, she doesn't know. What if I'm still using drugs? What if I, am getting high, and her son comes over here and is subjected to that, because she doesn't know for sure, or she just knows from what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's anything. If people want to judge me for it, then we don't need them in our lives anyway. You know what I'm saying, guys? And that's truly, duly how I feel about it. If people want to judge me because I'm a recovering drug addict, then I don't want them in my life. And my son doesn't need them either, because he is an amazing boy who cares about all people and would never judge anybody. So. Oh, hey, Hattie Caulk. People need to talk about it, instead of being ashamed. Too many people don't talk about their struggles, and they're ashamed, you guys, and they don't understand, Hold on, let me put y'all right here so I can clean out. I'm cleaning out my car while I talk to you guys. People are ashamed to talk about their struggles, and that's not going to help anybody, So, oh wow, really? I've never, ever, ever put my son, I've never done anything like that with my son. Even when I was in my active addiction, I was always very alert. I was on meth. I wasn't really heavily addicted to opiates. After my pregnancy, I was more addicted to meth than anything. I did do opiates, but not to that point where I was knotted out all the time or anything like that. That was before my son. A lot of opiates. Okay. So, okay, I gotta put my freaking registration in my car. Okay. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about telling your kids, friends, parents about your addiction? Do you guys do that, or are you guys afraid to do it because of judgment? What do y'all think? And like I said, people probably do judge me, you guys. They probably do think in their mind, like, I can't believe that girl did drugs or something. But would you rather a parent, if you were sending your kid over somewhere, would you rather the parent lie about it or be honest about it? Oh yeah, losing a friend. Yeah, well, luckily, Nate's only 7, so his friendships aren't that deep. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you guys, somebody can look up my record and probably find it. You know what I mean? Do a criminal record check. I hope there's no nails out here, dude. These people came and dug up our whole yard. I'll show y'all. This is our front yard. That's my house right there. Dee-dee-dee, beautiful. Y'all didn't know where I lived, or y'all have never seen my house, have y'all? I used to come out here all the time back in the day on my live streams, huh? It's pretty out here. Beep, there's me. So, whew. I think it's important to talk about it because that's why there's so much stigma. Addiction is an illness just like any other disease, you know? You know what a good idea is? I'm gonna you see this bag that my son got his costume in? What happened, Blade Man? Who's doing that? Yes, talking about it lessens the stigma. Let's throw away the trash in here. And I'm going to use this clear thing for my registration and my insurance. So I don't have it like just laying in my car and get all messed up. Good idea, huh? Put this over here in the yard. Got one of these little things. Boop. There we go. Really? What happened? Is that are you talking about your wife, Blade Man? Yeah, just that way they don't look me up. That's my main concern, is people looking me up and me not having a chance to share my story, you know? Oh, your girlfriend? Man, I'm sorry about that. Somebody's smoking weed around here. I just smelled it. Okay. Let's do my... Oh, your girlfriend of 3 years. I am so sorry, man. Is there anything I can help with? Do you think that she would talk to me if I reached out to her, Blade Man? There we go. Stay away from it long. Methamphetamine is a crazy drug. It causes people to do stuff like that. It's so sad. I know, I used to do that. So, I understand. I'm sorry that you're going through that. If I can help, let me know, okay? How many of you guys struggled with methamphetamine addiction? Anybody in here? Methamphetamine addiction is no joke. What is this? Recall paperwork. Me. Yeah. Meth is a hell of a drug. Painkillers. Look at this. What's this shit, dude? Hold on, guys. Oh, wow. This is my Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous. I made flyers for them, you guys. I'm telling y'all, I used to be hardcore in it. Okay, that's going to keep my insurance and everything in it. Ba-ba-da. And I'll put it in my glove box. Boop. And that's it. Now I got it all in there neat. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's go inside. It's so nice out here today, though. Like, it feels so good, y'all. Where are you guys at? Does it feel good where y'all are at? Whee! Oh, getting old, getting old. Like, it feels like it's like 60 degrees or something. You're in Florida? Yeah, meth is fucked up. Blade Man, we got to get her sober. We got to help her, man. Would she be willing to get help? She probably doesn't. She probably is really just struggling and doesn't even realize how bad it is. And it feels like there's no way out. That's what I used to feel like. Sorry guys, I gotta get all this stuff. I used to think there was no way out and I couldn't get sober. That's why I kept using, you know? Nate, it feels really good outside. Oh, mercy. I went outside in the front yard. You should go out there. It's so nice. It feels really good. In the front yard, yeah. Yeah, I just walked out there a little bit and cleaned out my car like you said I needed to. I cleaned out my car like you said I needed to, boss man. People are coming in the house, you name it. Damn. I know, I've been there. I used to do the same shit. I used to do the same stuff. Shh, Alexander. No, not F-U-C-K-N. We don't say that. See, I used to make these from Mara. Because we had a meeting here in real life in Arkansas. So I made those flyers for them. Isn't that cool? Look at all the stickers I have too.
Can I have one?
Stickers.
Can I have one?
What is this?
Can I have one?
Look. Yeah, if you do. Okay, go clean your room. And then I'll give you a sticker. There's my baby. You. That's my baby boy. That's my baby boy. It's your picture. I had it in my car. That's my baby boy. Oi. That's my baby boy. Oi. Excuse me.
You're disgusting.
I know.
Oh, our pool is more open.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I know. It's because the water's leaking through it. Hiding cameras. Oh my God, I used to think the same thing about the cameras. Why do we always think that when we're on meds? Why do we always think there's somebody hiding cameras somewhere? How do you talk to someone when they're always accusing you of crazy stuff and they won't believe you anyway? Honestly, Blade Man, you can't. You can't. Do you think that we could have her committed against her will to get sober and then we could talk to her? Because that might work.
Mom,
that's usually what you have to do.
Can I stretch Armstrong? Can I show them my stretch Armstrong?
Yeah, buddy, come on.
Show them right here.
Nate wants to show y'all his Stretch Armstrong.
Show them what he looks like. Well, I kind of broke him. But show them he's good at ragdolling.
Okay, go ahead.
Watch, you have to go.
Go ahead, put it over there.
You're
Go.
facing the wrong one.
Go. Hey!
Wait, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
Okay, Nate, no more, buddy. So we all can steal her house. Oh, Lord.
Just give me.
Does she watch any recovery content?
Just give me a sticker for
Go ahead, take one, Nate.
free.
Do you guys have any suggestion for Blademan about his girlfriend?
Oh, this is only Toy Story.
When she's in the those hallucinations like that, let me just tell you something, okay? Like, she really believes those. She really believes the things that she's seeing, okay?
What?
I know it's hard to have sympathy for her, but she really believes that's happening, okay? So it's kind of sad when you think about it, you know what I mean? She is
Do you
really,
have
really.
any other stickers?
Yeah, whenever I was like that, I have these Toy Story stickers. I believe the same thing. What are you going to do with them? You want Toy Story stickers instead? She believes it 100%. Whenever I was in my active addiction, I believed I was seeing things too. Psychosis, exactly. Toy Story. What are you guys doing for Christmas and Thanksgiving? And Halloween tomorrow. Who's taking their kids Halloween trick-or-treating? We are going trick-or-treating, aren't we, Nate? Don't stick them on my walls, okay?
Why?
Because I asked you not to. You can stick them on your calendar in your room.
I can.
Yeah, that's a good place. You can stick them on all the days to mark them out. All right. Saturday. I have these ones that are like graduation ones. You haven't even talked to your mom? What's going on with that? Why, Colin? Is she okay? Here, but feeding the baby. Okay, I see you, girl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We are going to take Nate trick-or-treating. John, in case she comes home. Okay, John, I would love for you to give me a call, man. I think I could probably help y'all out if I could talk to your old lady. I'm super excited, you guys, to go trick-or-treating. I love taking my son to do stuff like that. I took him to the pumpkin patch last week, y'all, and it was so much fun. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Colin. I'm sorry. I really, really am. It sucks when we have parents that act like children. You know what I mean? That sounds like that sounds like what you're dealing with your mom, is that she's like a kid, you know? Okay, then we have a sticker book that rewards people. So this is cute. Ew. Hey, Alex. What's wrong? What's going on with you, Alex? Talk to us. What kind of problems are you having, honey? Do you guys think I should restart the live and use StreamYard so y'all can come up and share? Would y'all want to do that if I did it? Because I can do that if y'all want to. Hey, what's up, Nichole? You're struggling. What you struggling with, girl? Talk to me. Do you love it? If you don't like it, I understand. If you don't like it, let me know, because you can always get a refund, just so you know, within the first 30 days. But what are you struggling with? I'll help you. I think that I love the classes. Okay, good. I really like it too, girl. Like it is legit. Okay, so if you can't go into treatment, like I think it's the next best thing, next to going into treatment. Like you could either do that or go see Dr. B. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how confident I am in Dr. The guy who runs those self-recovery classes. Nichole is doing the self-recovery, y'all. Oh, no, you're not messing it up. Okay, did you press the arrow? Here, I'll get on mine in just a second, and I'll show you, okay? You're doing great. Hold on. Are you talking about the live ones? Because I had problems finding that. That's where I messed up. I couldn't find the lives. So, yeah, let me get these little stickers put in this envelope. And then I will jump on live and we will talk about it, okay? Okay. Whoop. Oh, Blademan. Yeah. Self-recovery is an online, it's in my, hold on. It's in my community tab. What's your, Blademan? Can I email it to you? Or text it to you? Here's what we're going to do, you guys. I'm going to restart this live stream, and we're going to do a different video, a different live, but I'm going to do it from StreamYards so you guys can come up and share, okay? Blade Man, John, how can I get a hold of you? So, Yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do a different live. I just want to wait for John to respond to me. You know what, John? I'm going to post the link for self-recovery, like, under this video, okay? No, I'm going to start a new live stream, you guys. Is that okay? Or you can go to my community tab, John, and just go to my community tab, scroll down. Do you know where the community tab is at, where I can write stuff? Because it's a link, and the link is affiliated with me. So if you guys sign up for self-recovery under my link, like, I get commission for it. So it really, really does help me a lot. So how do I email you, John, so I can send you the link or call you? How about this? You call me. My phone number is, y'all ready? 501. Oh, Nichole, thank you. 501-258-1833. So just text me or call me and I'll send you the link. Okay? 501-258-1833. Okay? All right, guys. I'll see you. I'm gonna restart the live stream right now. All right? I'm gonna restart the live stream.